What's going on, everyone? iLou Games here, back with another video, and we have had an amazing week for leaks from the Valkyrie Prestige skin and all the new benefits for purchasing a Prestige skin, next season map, next season legend, and much more. So I'm going to showcase what you can look forward to, along with some big news for all the console people out there. Sit back, hit that like button, and if you aren't a sub, what are you even doing? Hit that sub button and leave a comment. Let me know you're a new sub, and I read every comment, and I'll even reply with a thank you. Oh, and the gameplay you see in the back is not a bot lobby. That's our custom hide and go seek games we were playing on stream yesterday. If you want to play in them and be featured in my next video, be here at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and hop in. Everyone is welcome, and you can even win Apex coins every day. Turn the notifications on and set them to all so you don't miss when I go live, or just join Discord. First, I wanted to talk about some things with this Valkyrie Prestige skin that makes it much more unique compared to the other Prestige skins, and how Respawn has really stepped their game up. Besides the skin looking really cool, the finisher being amazing, they changed a feature that I have been complaining about for a while now. You can now use the finisher on any level of the legend skin. I expect you may even in the future be able to use the finisher on any skin for the legend, which would be even better. The problem is a lot of the finishers have aspects that are unique to that skin. So like for example, think about Caustics, where he spits a bunch of goo out of his mask. That finisher and the animations with it are meant to only work with that particular skin. The downside to this finisher working on every level is that the skins for tier 1, 2, and 3 almost look identical, which is a big downer for me. So as usual, you gain a little and you lose a little. But the other big upgrade over the other Prestige skins is that this one gets a dive trail. But even better is that the dive trail is usable on any legend, which is basically turning it into a baller dive trail. So now you can easily identify those that dropped a bunch of money on a Prestige skin, which I think will lead to them being chased down and punched out, like we see when people rock their pred trails in pubs. I went through and reviewed the files again last night after the custom stream and saw that there are indeed entries that suggest we could be getting trails for all of the Prestige skins. So hold on to that hope if you're rocking one of the older ones. I would definitely expect it for every Mythic Prestige skin that comes out from now on though. It's so cool to be able to get new trails, no doubt about that. In fact, everyone will have a purple trail next season, which is exciting for those who never were able to get to Diamond to get a trail before, thanks to this new ranked season being absolutely horrible. But what are your thoughts on basically being able to show off that you dropped a bunch of money on the game? But of course, we saw a lot more skins come to the files and more evidence that Reborn is coming to the games, as teasers are being activated that are based around him. Now, the skin you saw on my thumbnail is actually not a collection of his skin or even a next season skin. It's an Apex Rivals skin. This will be a store event coming on July 18th, and I'll show you the skins that are dropping during that event. So while we may not have a ranked patch yet or cool new LTMs this season, we at least have a bunch of new skins, right? They will still be bringing in that money with multiple collection events and store events. So you don't have to worry about Josh Moderna or Aaron Lizimpic going broke because they created a horrible rank system that makes no one want to play the game anymore. But do you guys remember in my last video how I told you something was coming to the maps mid-season? Well, I did, of course, get comments like this one that were doubting what I was saying, and of course, all the weird Reddit threads. But what do you know? There seems to be a storm brewing out there. At the end of the season, when you log in, you'll see this severe weather alert pop up. This is what it says. This is an OTV breaking news report. Storm Point is currently experiencing a massive weather event. Officials had been tracking the storm's path leading to landfall, hoping for the best and preparing for the worst, but it seems no amount of preparation could help in this matter. The archipelago is seeing multiple horrifying lightning tornadoes, as well as record-breaking rain, wind, hail, and quakes. The storm catchers in the region have been downed, leaving the surrounding dependent cities without power until further notice. We're still receiving information on neighboring zones devastated by the storm, with Echo teams already on the move to help the affected areas. Stay tuned to OTV as this story develops. Now imagine if we get some sort of weather event on the map that affects the game. So this storm should begin to change on July 14th, with the last part of it being on the 28th from the dates listed in the files currently. But you may notice there's another date, the 22nd of next month, when we see a glitch is activated. This is when a teaser for Revenant Reborn starts, which is interesting. Nearing the end of the season, they begin to start sharing Revenant Reborn teasers. Why is that, do you think? Well, it seems most likely that next season we will be getting a greatly changed Stormpoint and Revenant Reborn rather than a new map, which actually lines up with what I've been told since I have details for the Season 19 Legend and the Season 19 new map that I will be sharing in an upcoming video once I get through the detailed leaks for this season. So what do you guys think? Would you be happy with a big rework of Revenant and a rework of Stormpoint as it changes for Season 18? If you haven't checked out my video on the alternative leaked version of Revenant Reborn that I got, make sure you go check it out after this one. It is definitely way different than the other leaks you've probably already seen. I'll link in the comments down below. The last thing I wanted to cover was that new information was added in regards to cross progression that is currently disabled in the build, which means they are probably testing it and preparing for it to go live soon. So those that have waited for the promise of cross progression in 2022 and now hoping it may come in 2023, well, I'd say get very excited. The way they have it all laid out currently in the file shows they are at a very close release stage, even adding dev testing options for it. For those who are unfamiliar with the concept, cross progression essentially allows you to carry over your progress, including your rank, unlocks, and cosmetics across different platforms. So if you've invested countless hours on your PlayStation, for example, and wanted to switch to PC or Xbox, you can seamlessly continue your journey without starting from scratch. This feature has been highly requested by the Apex Legends community for quite some time, and it's fantastic to see that Respawn is actively working on making it a reality. It will not only provide more flexibility for players, but also create a more unified experience across the platforms. However, please remember, prior leaks did say that the cross-progression system would be more like a one-way transfer system when it does eventually come out. But those are now very dated insider leaks, so we will see. I have much more to show you, but I want to organize it all and present it correctly. So make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment, and as always, if you want to share some insider information with me, you can DM me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, or email me at contact@ilootgames. All that information is in the description. Make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment, and I'll see you on stream at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for some Apex Customs. Take care, everyone.